Alright, today at Abe Thompson's we're going to do a winterization on an R-Pod. So first thing we're going to start out with is we're going to release the pressure on the hot water heater so we don't have any pressure coming out and you don't drown yourself. Okay? Then we're going to come down here with an 1/16" socket on the Suburban water heater and we're going to get it loose, get it loose like so, pop that so you don't drown yourself, and pull this anode rod out. Okay, this anode rod is actually in pretty good shape. Looks like it hasn't been used a whole lot. Now with the Suburban water heaters, you're going to want to make sure to drain them fully, because when that anode rod comes apart, it disintegrates inside the tank and causes to get minerals built up in your system. Now I'm going to hook up some air pressure to this. I'm using a regulator that we made. So that what I want to do is I'm going to blow that out so all the minerals will come out with it. Okay? Now, what I did is you're using a regulator so that we don't overpressurize. You don't want to use more than 40 pounds of pressure when you're doing this, because you can blow lines loose. Okay. Now we're going to go inside and we're going to bypass the water heater. On this one, it's under the bed, and you'll see 3 valves. You'll have the 3 valves here, and what you got to do is you got to make them opposite of what they are. So if it's crosswise, it's closed. So you want the top and bottom ones to be closed and the middle one to be open. If I can get it to open, there we go. Alrighty. Now what we've done, that way we don't put antifreeze into the hot water heater. Alright. Now I'm going to go back out and turn the air pressure back up, and we're going to blow out the rest of the system. Again, I'm only turning it up to 40 pounds. Now when doing sinks, you're going to want to do one side at a time. I'm not getting any pressure. Alright, now what I'm going to do is on the sinks, you're going to want to open one side at a time, so that you don't get crossover going between the sides. You're going to run it till it runs pretty dry. And we're going to work our way through the whole system to make sure we have it on all systems. Then you do the toilet. Now that we have that blown out, we're going to go ahead and get set up to do the to hook up to the pump and pump antifreeze through. Okay, but critical thing is on the toilets, make sure that the toilet valve, that you blow those out really good, especially even after you do the antifreeze. We usually blow them out 3 times. Right now, basically, we're just using the antifreeze to chase the water out of the system. Shut off. We use the water to chase, we use the antifreeze to chase the water out of the system. Then we're going to blow the antifreeze back out because that is an alcohol-based antifreeze, and it will still freeze and bust if it's enough left in the line. So, all right, give me just a minute here, and I'm going to get set up, and I'll show you where that's all at. All right, right here is your water pump. Normally where the filter side is, this is your intake side, okay? So you want to disconnect your hose from there. We have a hose made up that's an adapter that we can screw onto the end of it, like so. Screw that nice and tight. And then we're going to take and put our jug down here and drop our hose in. So now that we have the water heater bypassed, it'll just pump antifreeze straight past the water heater and go into your system. All right, here we go. You hear the water pump come on. Alright, now that we have the water pump on, we're going to go ahead and turn it on, let the air pressure out. You'll hear it pick up. Once we can see a good solid pink coming out, like that, we're going to shut that side off and we're going to do the other side. And again, we're going to go to each valve, opening them up. Solid pink. Solid pink. And now we're going to do the toilet. Okay. Good solid pink. Now what I'm going to do here, because of the floor drain in the shower, we're going to turn this on and pull this up and pump antifreeze into the drain so that our P-trap has antifreeze going to it. Okay. And now if we look over here at the jug, you'll see that the jug is empty. And here, we want it to run, once we're done getting antifreeze through everything, we want the pump to run dry for about a minute. That way we don't tear up the pump and blow the diaphragm out. Okay. All right, we're good with that. We'll go ahead and shut the pump off. And now I'm going to put this back together real quick. I've already drained the fresh tank, so I know I won't be picking up any more water. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go back outside and turn the air pressure on, and I'm going to blow this system out. I usually leave one valve open so that I don't have to worry about building too much pressure. Again, I'm going to turn it back up to 40 pounds, like so. Go back inside. And blow this side out. Blow this side out. Now a little trick I found is for the toilet, you want to leave a valve open so you don't get too much pressure and spray everything. You're going to want to open and close it several times. As you see, I'm getting antifreeze out, so we're going to go ahead and open these up and make sure we get all the antifreeze out of this. other side again. Nothing coming out. Double check this. Nothing coming out here. And nothing coming out here. All right, now we can shut the air off. Now all we have to do is shut the air off, wipe everything down. Also, if any shower hoses, make sure you disconnect them and drain any fluids out of those shower hoses. Once we're done with that, then we'll unbypass the water heater, put her back together, and she's all done. All right, thank you.